Okay, we're going to do a test run here. Hey, everybody. This is pretty much testing our new little screen here. We have the brand new television. Our Gold Star Color TV. The latest and greatest in CTR technology. And we got it right here on my channel here. Alright, so we're going to play a little bit of gold. Let's see. That would be a good idea if I actually hit the right button. There we go. Okay, there's a fan going on in the background. I actually am not doing too well health-wise because I suffered from heat exhaustion officially yesterday. And I'm still kind of playing around with that today. So you're going to hear some static behind me. And it completely disappears when I stop talking, which I love this thing. But here we go. We're going to play a little bit of arcade mode here. And this is the original Gran Turismo for PlayStation. Came out back in 1997 in Japan, 1998 here in North America. It's a car simulation. And you find many brands and models of cars that they actually went out and got all the specs and even recorded the engine sounds for your entertainment. We're going to do we're going to do a single race. Screw it. We're going to play easy because we're chickens. Now, see, we have a choice of Nissan, Honda, Acura, Mazda, Mitsubishi, Aston Martin, Bond, James Bond, and then Chevrolet. Now, my brother had a Camaro. I believe it was not a Z28, so we're going to simulate his car. This would be my color. Oh, yeah. Gorgeous. Okay, and this is the current color of what I have now. I do not have a Camaro, nor do I actually wish to have one. My brother, on the other hand, had a silver Camaro. That very much looks like my brother's car. I will say that. He had that for about 20 years. Okay, so max speed is pretty darn good. Acceleration is very good. Trust me. I'm not a small person. I've ridden in one of these in passenger seat, and it's like a street luge. It is quite fast. Handling sucks. I agree. I'm going to do a standard as opposed to drift because I can't stand drifting, and transmission is automatic versus manual because, well, you know. Now, we're going to do the nighttime Clubman stage Route 5, which is 1.5 miles and change. We have no records yet because we just reset the machine, but this beeth our racetrack, and this is what we shall do. Every small noise will make that fan come into the sound. Okay, so now I can't stand driving in third person because I never sit outside my car when I'm driving. So you're going to have to excuse everything will be in first person. I remember the excitement about this game. The PR that was attached to this game was just absolutely amazing because they went out of their way to show you what they did to make this game. You know, they literally the digitalizing of the cars, the recording of the sounds, and everything that you hear and see in this game is accurate. The only thing that's inaccurate, of course, that you can't crash your car because a lot of these brands like Chevrolet, Nissan, whatever, didn't want to see their product all mangled up in pieces and such. And that's understandable. It wouldn't be until you got a game like Burnout, but they didn't use the brands per se, but they looked awful damn familiar. But for this is a third generation PlayStation game from Sony Computer Entertainment, and it was absolutely breathtaking. Incredible graphics for its time. Now, you got to remember, the Nintendo 64 by this point had already come out, and there's a couple of racing games I would love to play. Beetle Racing Adventure, believe it or not, is one of them. As stupid as that sounds, it was a lot of fun. They also had a Ridge Racer 64, which I proudly have all the display material for from my store. I love keeping that crap hanging on my my apartment walls at the time because I am a gamer. Damn it. And as I've been gaming since the mid-1970s, why not? So this is going to be a demo thing. We're doing this for the purposes of YouTube. Me pretty much getting the refill the game. Oh, it's only 2 laps. Yep, crash into the car. That's right, because that's what we always do at the end of a race. There you go. Perfect. Anyway, we're testing out our new screen here. This is our new TV. A new Gold Star. I actually had a Gold Star TV growing up. Believe it or not, I had a 12-inch, not a 13-inch, no. 12-inch. Oh, no, good. We can see replay. A 12-inch Gold Star black and white television. And it was crummy. And I had, you know, the Atari actually had a black and white setting for a very good reason. A lot of the games, of course, were in color. In fact, virtually all the games were in color. But if you had the black and white setting, it turned, you know, like certain things into gray and dark shades of gray and whatever like that for easy viewing, so you can see it better. I wouldn't get a color TV until a few years later. But man, started off with a Gold Star color. Now Gold Star black and white TV. Worked my way up to an RCA color television. Ooh, and it was pretty nice too. And that's kind of, you know, you work your way up, get yourself a 19-inch TV. First few TVs were 13 inches. You know, how you grew up as a kid. Eventually, then you start buying your own TVs. We even had a little 4.5-inch portable black and white telly that we hooked up with the Atari TV every so often. Like when we went over to our grandparents' house, or like that, so we wouldn't have to, you know, take apart whatever granddad set up as far as his antenna. I remember this is days before cable was not a thing, but a common thing. Yep, that's me driving. And wish some of the stuff now, we've been playing racing games even back then, like Pole Position for the Atari, Enduro from Activision, also for Atari, Night Driver. Use your paddles like a miniature steering wheel. Now let's talk about the game here. Gran Turismo was a graphics powerhouse. Like I said, this is only a 3rd generation game for the PlayStation. As you can see, it uses just about everything it has at its disposal. It has literal luster, lighting. The close-ups are amazing. The speed is fantastic. Yay, I made a new record. I suck. And gorgeous game. It really was. And it was you open up the box, you only get one disc, but you get this massive dual manual. One about the cars themselves and what you want to do, and of course one about the basic instructions for playing the game. Let's see, we're going to enter our name. Of course we are, so it's going to be No, I'm not Pab. I'm not Pab Man. There you go. Okay. I'm Pac-Man. There we go. I want to thank Lollipop Jive for that wonderful artistry. Did a little bit of a charity thing, and I contributed to the charity as a proper thing. I got that, which I proudly display. Facing the wrong way, of course, but you know what? That's what I do. All right, so so what I love about this game is that you can just jump into an arcade mode, or what you can do is literally go right into a simulation mode as well. Now you can do arcade mode, you can do single race, time trial, 2-player battle. It means you're going to get a second joystick. You can pick up stuff along the way, like a high-speed ring, a Trial Mountain, Grand Valley East, and Clubman Stage 5. Now, I didn't earn anything from the Clubman stage because I sucked. But if I actually got good stuff, I can actually earn rewards, which you won't see because I don't play that well. It's my mediocre gameplay. So, of course, you can save and load your game as well if you have a memory card, which I don't for the purposes of this demonstration because I don't want to. So, let's go now to the simulation. And this takes a bit, this is the testing of the load time for your game because, quite frankly, there's a lot to load up. So here you are at home, and let's see. I have a garage with nothing in it. Because what you got to do, you have $10,000 right there. At the bottom, you can actually make your progress, of course, as you would in any other game. You can also trade your car. You can go out and buy some stuff. In fact, we're going to have to buy a car in order to get started. So let's see, what's a cheap make of a car? Well, let's see. We can go to Toyota. We can go to Honda / Acura. They probably will have more expensive Acuras versus the Hondas. Let's see. You can buy a new car, you can buy a used car, you can buy a special model, or a Mugen. Let's take a look at the used car since we only have 10 grand. And okay, well, let's see. We can afford some of these cars, but not all of these cars. You see, there's a lot to choose from. And some of them have just a bit of a heck of a price tag too. 74 grand. Ooh. I don't know. Well, let's see. You can also sell your car as well. Let's see what the new cars are. I can buy a brand new Honda 3-door Civic for 17 grand, a Civic Racer for 1996. Holy cow. A Civic sedan, and Accord, a Prelude, Accord, and another Prelude. A little too spicy there. A little too bit much on my price tag. Okay, let's take a look at what Chevy. Now, I love Chevrolet. Do they have any used cars? Nope. So they have new car only. And you can buy, you can buy my brother's car for $24,770. That was about right. That's almost exactly what he paid for, as a matter of fact. A Corvette 96 model, and then a Grand Sport. And you can see there's a bit souped up, so therefore you get a bit souped up price tag to go along with the ride. And I don't have that kind of money. I only have 10 grand. But a Mazda. Mazdas are cool. Let's see, used car Mazda. Can we actually buy one? We can barely. How about that? We can get an RX-7, a pair of those, as a matter of fact, different prices because they have different things. Okay, I can buy a few cars here, and they only go so many. Okay. What the new car equivalent is going for. Ah, well. Almost, but not quite. Rats. Okay, well, nobody has an affordable car. You can also get your license. You can go race. You can get your car all nice and shiny, and then you can get a machine test on it, and then pretty much test the horsepower and other nonsense. Let's see how we got 10 grand. Let's go get an Aston Martin. Do they have a used that? No, they don't. Of course they don't. Who the hell has used Aston Martin? Now, where I am in Greater Fort Lauderdale, yeah, they do have used Aston Martins. We actually have an Aston Martin dealer. Hell, we have a Porsche dealer. We got we got a Rolls Royce dealer. I've actually seen on Fort Lauderdale Beach on A1A, two Rolls Royces facing each other, one going northbound, one going southbound, because it can happen. Theoretically, and in Fort Lauderdale, what theoretically can happen generally does. Okay, new car. Oh my God. I got 10 grand, and when the laughter ends, we'll see what happens. Okay. Well, look at all the choices here. I can choose a DB7 Coupe, or Coupe as they say, over there, or a DB7 Volante. Oh, the choices. Well, I can afford one 15th of it, or 15.4 of it. All right, who has the cheapest frickin' car? I just want cheap cars. Okay, used car, that's good. Subarus. Okay, hit the right button next time, Dorco, and we can get done. Used car, let's see, buy. Holy crap. Well, it is Subaru. It is Subaru. And not too surprising, you can see a lot of Imprezas. Legacy, a few of them. Okay. Well, as you can see, the cheapest car is more expensive than what we've got. Dang it, oh dang it. I'm not going to even bother with the new cars. Okay, we know Chevy's out of the question. Honda, yeah. Mitsubishi? Now, my mother owned a Mitsubishi at one time. It wasn't bad. This went back when Mitsubishi and who was it? Chevrolet were actually doing forces together with a little brand called Geo. I actually had a Geo as well. I had a Geo Metro LSI hatchback. Wasn't too bad. I actually got about just shy of 130,000 miles on it before the transmission finally went out. It just wasn't worth fixing. Okay. Ooh. It always worries me when I see special model. Okay, it's in our range. We got a Mirage. A couple Mirages, one that's outside the range. We got a GTO. Okay, I think we might have found our car. I think we may have found our car. Let's do that. Plus, that means we'll still have just over a grand left to fart around with. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks actually pretty damn good. There's the price, $8,860. Let's see. Drivetrain is a four-wheel drive. Oh, interesting. I don't see too many four-wheel drive coupes. 221 horsepower, weighs just under 2 tons, about 1.5 tons, I should say. Okay. And the specs. Let's see. Love how they do it in inches as opposed to feet. Yep, power, we saw that. 6,000 RPM, that's not bad. McPherson strut, that's double wishbone, that's not bad at all for rear. Inspiration's normal. The V6. Okay, now you're talking, that's my language. Okay. Okay. Any other info we should know? It tells you all about the car too. The 1992 GTO. Gives you documentation about the cars too, which I love. Like I said, this is a simulator. It's just like me being a video game historian. You love this stuff. And I do. Alright, so let's back out. And yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna buy it. Yes. Hey, I got a car! And I have $1,140 left. Alright, so back out. Now, watch me turn around and sell the car. Okay, now, here's what we can do. We're going to go take a look at our car. We're going to take a look at our garage, and there's the garage right there. There's the car. Now, you earn money by getting races. In order to get races, depending on the race track, you might have to get a license. You can earn license by taking the license test. And that's what we're going to do right now. So here's the licenses. You have a B-class license. That's just for, like, beginning racing, if you will. Gets you in some of the things. There you got an A-class. Of course, there's the international A-class. Okay, so let's go for the B-class. You see, there's different tests that you have to do for your grand total time. Now, you have timed and also distances with skill. For example, we'll just start with starting and stopping 1. That's the fan. Loading. Okay, starting and stopping. Accelerate away from the starting point and come to a complete stop within the goal area, situated 1,000 meters away. You will fail the test if you exceed the goal area, which I've done, or if you exceed the time limit. This is a car. This car, rather, is a Mazda Demio, and you have 36 seconds. So we're going to do an automatic transmission because I suck at manual. I'm going to actually do third person on this one just so I can see the grid. And it's not a fast car per se. Doesn't have the horsepower, so just getting to that first 100 meters took almost 8 seconds to do. Which sucks. Okay. Finally getting there. 500 meters. We're getting faster and faster, but remember, we got to stop in that zone there. Yep, and stop. And I failed. She'll try again. Okay, throw in a gear, and here we go. Okay, once again. We're getting there. First 100 meters. Like I said, I love the detail. They actually recorded the engine sounds as if you're going, you're flooring it. With the tires, standard tires, and all that kind of stuff. It's a work of art, this game. I was really, truly impressed with this. And I love racing games. I love car games. Blame my dad for that. My thing is probably I'm not hitting the brakes. That could be a that could be a problem. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So if you're not familiar with my streams, or if you haven't seen too many of the videos here, I'm a retro gamer, retro streamer. I play games generally ordered in chat, and I've been gaming, like I said, for the last 48 years. Okay, here we go, 500. And I love playing my personal collection of junk, and this just happened to be one of them, Gran Turismo. Okay, 900, 800, there it goes. 900 and stop. Yeah. See, I don't see the brake lights come on, so I'm wondering what the hell. So since I don't need my steering wheel, I'll just hit all the other brakes. Okay, that's the brake pedal. Okay. That could actually cost me because that will kind of interrupt the acceleration. This is a lot of fun to play, though. Good music, too. Now, when I'm going to stream this on tomorrow afternoon, I should say, the music will unfortunately be offline. Because I don't know if it's DCMA or not. Probably is. Okay. I failed. Yep, because my front tires said, you know what, fuck you. Anyway, that's Gran Turismo. So we're going to be playing this. Tomorrow we're going to be doing Gran Turismo. On the Saturdays, going to do 1, 2, and 3. Not all in one day, because I only do a 2-hour stream. And we're just going to have a lot of fun with this, I think. Because I haven't played this game in a long time. This is from my personal collection. There I am. Happiness Personified. That is me. And that character of me has been around since 1988. So we're going to play a little bit of that. We're going to have a lot of fun. So tomorrow, which will be, what, the 20th of July, we're going to play Gran Turismo. 27th of July, we're going to play Gran Turismo 2. And then, well, August 3rd, we'll be playing Gran Turismo 3. We don't usually do it like this way, but since I have all 3 games now out and about, ready to play, yeah, why not? Be a good Saturday, like I said, as opposed to the role-playing games we play on the weeknights, which is every Monday and Thursday night, 7 p.m. for 2 hours. We'll play a role-playing game prior to Final Fantasy VII, because a lot of those games didn't get any due, or at least not the due that they probably deserved. And we played games like Crystallis, we played games like Utopia, we played Secret of Mana, we played Phantasy Star 4, which is brilliant, Soul Blazers from Enix. So yeah, we're currently playing Final Fantasy II right now. And we were playing Shining Force until I effed up the game, because I can't keep my feet in one place sometimes. So it's kind of aggravating. And I accidentally kicked the cartridge while the game was playing, because I was grinding sometimes in between streams so I don't die all the time in front of you. And that kind of foobarred the cartridge, so I'm going to have to figure out a way to salvage that particular line all the way up to Chapter 8. To give you an idea how far that is, there is no Chapter 9. So there's that. So we streamed for almost 24 minutes, like a half-hour episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll put this up on YouTube. In the meantime, have yourself a great night. Happy Friday. Hopefully I'll get better, because right now, like I said, I have a big-ass fan blowing on me right now. It hurts. Heat exhaustion sucks, and it's the only way I can actually kind of keep a training thought here. So you have yourself a good weekend, and I'll catch you on Twitch tomorrow. Bye-bye. Have a great one. Well, that's good music right off on. Yeah. I like that. Oh, there we are.